So we had to have our sprinkler system engineered, and the engineers had sprinklers only in the apartment upstairs. The county required sprinklers in the shop as well, so we had to have new plans sent out. We are redoing our lines now, so we should be able to get those at least most of the way done today. And then we'll pretty much have everything finished on the inside. Our water lines, our sewer lines, our electrical. So next week, we're gonna get inspections.
Did you turn on the water for a second?
Yeah.
Just to see me get all wet?
I just thought it would be fun. We already had this set up for our sprinkler, but the plans are now different. So we're gonna cut this and redo it.
Oh, good. No water. Phew. I was stressed out about that.
You were? What? Looks like you already got some.
A little wet, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, TV.
TV.
Talkies.
Did it get you?
The things I do for my TV. Look, it's coming.
Oh, it's coming off your arm.
Yeah, it all poured inside of there. Luckily, I got my smart wool on, so
It'll dry quick.
it should dry quick. Hopefully.
Hopefully the TV's okay.
So, we gotta get this out.
We got 1-inch coupler.
Oh, I'm gonna need it too. Got a lot done. I got that one done, and then I got that one done. I got it teed over up to over there. I got that all set. It was a little nerve-wracking. I got to put the head on this one over here where I have the ladder still, but that shouldn't be too bad. But I need a fitting to be able to put that head on. So I got all these ran. This water line that goes all the way behind me back to over there. I got all those put in. All my sprinkler lines are ran now. I'm just short parts. So Lindsey is getting more fittings. She's getting some more collars for the 1-inch PEX A because we were short. We would have had enough originally, but they ended up making us do more sprinkler heads inside the garage, which I'm actually thankful that they are, because if we did have a fire, I'd much rather us have sprinklers in the shop to put out the fire before it burns out our floor underneath us, and then our sprinkler heads come on. But by that time, we've fallen through the floor. So all in all, super glad that we're doing this. And even if they never go off, it's one of those security blankets. It's almost like an insurance to make sure that we don't lose all of the money that we're putting into this, you know, because we live way out here. So by the time a fire department gets here, it's going to be down on the ground. So not only because of property, but because our kids are in here. You know, we have our kids, Lindsey, and sometimes I'm not here. And so if they're here by themselves, knowing that we have a sprinkler system throughout the entire house, so fire is not that big of a worry for us. So it's just one little thing not have to be worrying about. So. Getting her done.
Yeah. Getting the sprinkler heads on, and that's the last thing we have to do to close out our water lines.
Yeah.
We have our inspection tomorrow.
So our sprinkler inspection is different from our plumbing inspection. So we'll have our plumbing inspection first, and then we'll have a sprinkler inspection after that. Pero con cuidado, ¿no?
That's a long ways up.
It's a climb! Hey, girl.
Hey.
Say heads up. Can you say heads up, baby girl?
Hey, Dad. You're so high, Dad.
I am?
Yeah.
Oh.
Does Dad need this?
I don't think so.
So, I'll go ahead and secure this one, but I'll move this down. Okay, this is the last one. We've got a hole. And that completes our water lines completely. There are no other water lines that we have to do, which is amazing. Now is what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get all these electrical lines stapled up just so that they're stapled out of the way, they're secured. That's what we're gonna do next real quick. And then once that's done, ready for inspection, which is tomorrow. So I still gotta test these lines and make sure we don't have any leaks, but I think we'll be good. So here we go.
Today we got our doors installed. The guys finished our sprinkler system. All the plumbing and water lines are done.
It's a lot of work. It's just a lot of odds and ends when you get to the last of that stage, whatever stage you're at. There's always a little odds and ends that always catch up. So it always catches up with you, and so then it creates more time. But
yeah. But we are officially done and ready for inspection.
Yes.
So our electrical inspection is separate, so that's a separate company who does that. And then our water and sewer lines will be inspected by the county. I'm not sure if our electrical inspector will actually show up tomorrow or the next day, but definitely the water lines are getting inspected tomorrow. So wish us luck, and we will let you know how it goes. Our electrical inspection is separate from our plumbing inspection. So we finished both of them. So we requested both inspections. The inspectors showed up within a couple minutes of each other. So they're both here. I'm trying to get up there with both kids. I'll let you know how it goes. So we had both inspectors here at the same time, the electrical and the water. And
we passed the water.
Yeah.
The electrical, we have some fixes to do. So I guess it's not really a pass.
But he said we are clear to start insulating in the apartment and the exterior walls. So we can do our blow-in insulation as soon as we get our fire sprinkler system inspected.
Yeah, so the big thing is on our panel, the way I put in the breakers, I didn't use any arc faults or GFCIs, which basically all the living space in the apartment, we have to have arc fault breakers on our 15 and 20 amps.
Which are much more expensive.
Oh yeah,
than the normal breakers.
They're easily double the price.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, it's code here in Washington.
It's just a little bit of a bummer because it's more expense that we weren't expecting, but
yeah,
we got to do it, so we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so but anyway, other than that,
yeah,
we didn't do too bad.
No, and one thing that he pointed out is, so my ground that goes to the panel there's a UFR, which I put a 20-foot rebar into our foundation, and it ties in with all of our other rebar, but I haven't connected that ground to the panel because I have our exterior panel, which I have to transfer that power from there to the apartment, but I'm gonna use that same ground. So he said, as long as I leave that exposed and don't insulate that essentially and leave it exposed, and then the next time he comes out, he'll look at it. But he said, other than that, you can insulate everything else. And so now we're basically just working on our HVAC.
Yeah,
we're doing HVAC.
The inspector did want our HVAC done before he
fully cleared off everything.
The shop. Yeah. So we're working on that.
Yeah, because all the HVAC is going in the flooring of the apartment. So he wants to make sure that when we're putting in our HVAC that we're not cutting any wires, or he just wants to verify it and see it, which I understand. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a task, but I think I've looked at all the spots we're putting it in, and I don't see any issues.
Yeah. So now we're going to finish up our HVAC. As soon as our fire sprinkler system gets approved, we'll get that inspected, and then we'll be ready to insulate.
Yeah, so we are waiting. So our water lines are integrated with our sprinkler system, But we had to have the sprinkler system inspected as a separate. I think the fire marshal has to come and inspect those, and then once he does, then we could start insulating. So we're kind of at a standstill besides doing the HVAC. So we'll get the HVAC all kind of roughed in and get it ready, and then we should be pretty solid and good to go.
Yeah.